Hey guys, my name is AJ and it's great to have you back on AJBudgeting. On my channel, I aim to be open and honest while still respecting my privacy. My goal is to cater to everyone with my content, and I create videos about budgeting, such as cash stuffing sessions for me or my husband's budget, making budgeting adjustments, unboxing items from small businesses that I support, documenting my journey to becoming debt-free, monthly recaps, and showcasing products I have available in my shop. And in today's video, we are doing a new debt confession for 2025. Oh my goodness, how a lot of things have changed in literally 365 days. It's crazy, but let my circumstances be an inspiration to you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. I usually record it on my computer, but I want to try something new. I printed out my little template that I created for my debt stuff. Let me make sure you guys can see it. So I'm going to be zooming in. So this is what we are working with. In total, I have $100,348.51 in debt now. Last year, I started off with a little bit over $70,000. And that's okay. A lot of things happened, and I do not include my house debt in here because I am a homeowner and anything associated with that is not in here. So let's go ahead and break this down. For my credit cards, I have a total of $32,298.22 in credit card debt. I have put on my business page my goals for the new year. And one of my goals is to pay off 3 credit cards. What I am doing is the Snowball method. So that means I am starting with the lowest balance and going up to the highest balance to pay it off. Oh, and I just see that I made a mistake. This is supposed to be $2,520. So that's fine. I can fix that on my spreadsheet. But that's how I am going to be paying that off. And then while we are here, let's go ahead and put these in order. So Journey is going to be number 1. Discover is going to be number 2. Then Citibank is number 3. The next one is going to be Barclay, which is 4. AMX, which is 5. Merit, which is 6. PayPal, which is 7. Bob's, which is 8, Josh American Express, which is 9, and then Navy Fed is 10. So I have 10 credit cards to pay off, and my goal is to pay off these 3 for the 2025. If I can do more, that's great, but I know last year my downfall was overextending myself and giving myself too much of task. Like I was trying to be an overachiever, and the end result is that I was a super underachiever. So if you have not seen my 2024 goals recap video, I definitely do recommend that you watch that because it's really eye-opening, and I'm very raw on what I went through and experienced and how that can affect you. And then so that is my goal for that. My car loan and student loans, I did get a new car. That's why this amount went up. I got a Tesla, and there's a couple reasons for that. I live in California, so they offer the $7,500 tax credit, which I did take advantage of. But also, I had a 2020 Kia Optima, and if you know Kias, you know their warranties are good for their engine and transmission, but right about like 100 to 120,000 miles is when their engines and transmissions start breaking, and that's a good like $4,000 or $5,000, sometimes $6,000. And I did not want to be stuck in a predicament where my car was not working and I still had a car note, and then I had to drop a couple bands just to get it fixed. So that is why I switched cars. I have an all-electric car now, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. I know people are going to comment about the battery and all this stuff, but at the same time, if you take care of your car, your battery and stuff will last. So I know for a fact the battery is not going to lose its charge value until like after 5 years, which that's super exciting. This is definitely a car that I'm keeping, especially with living in California and how far I was driving to work. I was spending roughly about $600 a month on gas alone. So there's that. And then my student loans, they did come down. They're at $15,635.64. However, I predict in the first quarter, after it's done, it's going to get pretty stagnant because I am going back to school for nursing. So if you are in school and enrolled over part-time with federal student loans, they are deferred. But since that money is getting deferred, I'm going to take that money, still put it in my budget, and put it towards something else in the meantime. So I'm not just brushing it off, like it's still going to be a part of my budget. I do recommend that for everyone, especially if you have something that's depending on if you're in school or not. Just to do that, maybe put it to your month ahead fund, put it towards savings and whatnot, or you can still put it towards your student loans and pay them off faster. I've been paying my student loans since 2016. It's been almost 10 years. And it only went down $5,000. That's stupid. But that's neither here or there. So this is what I'm starting off for 2025. I am very optimistic. I know if I set my mind to do anything, I will accomplish it. But at the same time, I cannot overextend myself. And that's exactly what I did in 2024. And I'm not going to do that again. Not only is it detrimental to my mental health, it's detrimental to my physical health because now I'm overworking myself to accomplish these things that I said I was going to. And I need to not lean into my own understanding, but I need to lean on to God for all things. So that is something that I'm definitely taking and moving forward in 2025. And I'm kind of curious, what are some of you guys' goals that you set for 2025? Comment them down below. Did you do the traditional New Year's resolutions or did you do something different? For me and my husband, we did do something different. Instead of doing the traditional New Year's resolution, what we did was 3 areas of growth that we want to see in 2025. 3 things in 2024 that we did not like and that we need to improve on. And then the last prompt was, where do you see yourself at the end of 2025? And the reason for that is, traditionally you want to work out, you want to go to the gym, you want to eat healthy and all these other things, like the typical things, and it's attached to the I will statements. And that's not something that's gonna help you complete it. Yes, you are taking ownership of the things that you said you're going to do, but if you don't complete it, then what's the point? So instead of saying I will, what we did for the first prompt is like growth in such and such. And then for the second prompt, what we did was improvement with such and such, instead of attaching those I will statements to those 2 categories. Now the last prompt, me and my husband did 2 different things. He wrote down bullet points and then explained. I attached I will statements because I want to take ownership of how I'm going to be in 2025. So I'm just kind of curious, what did you guys do? I am recording this video on January 1st. You might not see it on January 1st. However, I am still curious, so definitely do comment down below. And let me know, what is your debt, if you're comfortable with sharing that. You don't have to, but I'm just curious. But I'm excited to see where 2025 is going to take us and how it's going to end, especially through life, through this business, and also through debt. And if you like this video, go ahead and share with a friend. And as always, happy savings.